Florida is now going through its biggest migration collapse in history. During the pandemic, people flooded in. But since then, there's been a 93% collapse in people moving to Florida. Home prices are now down 4.9% year over year. Sales volumes are at their lowest level in 15 years, and the average realtor in Florida is now struggling to make a sale. The question is this a short-term blip, or is this the start to a much bigger downturn?
So one of the things that I find amusing in here is it's always 93% down, but if there was only 10 homes sold last year and now only one sold, that's a 90% collapse. And so correlation does not always mean causation.
Start to a much bigger downturn, down to only 20,000 net move-ins in 2025.
Yeah, but in 2022, there was 310,000 people. And so I would imagine that they have a shortage of homes, just looking at his own graph.
The lowest level since the last housing crash. If you go all the way back to 2007, 2008, Florida's market corrected initially by 5 to 10%. A lot of people said back then that it wouldn't get any worse, but by the end of it, Florida had dropped 50%. Could we be seeing something similar in this market? Venture doesn't think prices in Florida are going to go down 50% again. However, they're still overvalued, and we're still projecting further declines in 2026.
This is interesting because a lot of people want to go out and create all this fear and say, oh, this is down, but correlation does not mean causation. And the worst part about this, if you go get the app and things like that, is you're outsourcing your due diligence. And that's where the mistake is made here. You need to know how to pull your comps, because if you're going to do a fix and flip in Florida, it could be going down by 50% and it doesn't matter as long as you know your numbers. But when you outsource it to people like this, then the collapse, they can scare you out of a good deal. So make sure you're running your own numbers and doing your own due diligence.